today. Went to regionals in Peoria, Illinois, and didn't do so well in the main event. But I decided to, by the grace of God, sign up for the side event for a chopper, and I ended up X2 in 6 rounds. It's not that impressive. I'm just posting this video, just more of like a progress video. So we're just gonna get into the deck profile. I initially played Ivan. I'll go into the deck list in another video, but this is the deck that I took to the flight. Right, so it's Kinemon. Shout out to my boy Phil. Pena. He helped build the main core of the deck, and after a case tournament that he won, we kind of agreed on some things, which I will cover in a little bit. So let's start off, right? So we have one Kinemon, four Izu, four Okiku, four Killer, four Kozuki Momonosuke, two Law, two Useless Kid Captain, four Raizo, four Scratchman Apu, four Juribani, one Killer, four Capone Yang Bitch, four Yamato, three Kozuki Toki, two Kozuki Odin, two X Drake, and two Eustace Kid Captain. So this deck fundamentally, you're always using Dawn, so like there's really no point to needing like event cards, right? Um, the other issue is, I guess, with like when you play event cards as a green deck, you're kind of leaving yourself open, and you just have like a lot of awkward lines. Is the theory or like the game plan? So like, when you play Punk Gibson, you're always leaving stuff open, which seems and feels kind of like mediocre at times. Same thing can be said for Paradise Waterfall, which is right. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? No, 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 no. Yeah. So like, if you hit this off of life to KO something's kind of cool. Resting a card is kind of cool in life, but it just like you don't really want the reliance on that. You're more focused on like just generating perpetual advantage, right? So like some key things, I guess, as a green player. I don't know if people have figured this out yet, so I'm just gonna point this out here in case like anybody is genuinely curious on the mindset for green. When you mull, right, whether it's going like you always want to go second with this deck, right? But if you go first, you always want to try to have an Okiku in hand. It's like the second best card in the game, by definition, currently in set 2 format, right? It's kind of like a threat. It's 5k for 3, and then it can rest anything that's like 5 or less, right? So that covers a lot of blockers on the spread, right? The other thing that a lot of people really aren't on anymore is Kid, right? People are on 4 Odin, which, as much as like 4 Odin in the Kinemon deck might seem correct, it's really not that strong fundamentally. You're playing a 5 life deck versus Whitebeard, which is a 6 life deck. So when you play Eustace Kid Captain, right, that's essentially having like a 6 life, right, or 7th life if we want to count the additional copy. Um, I used to disagree with this and was convinced that playing 4 Odin was probably correct because you always want to see it. But the issue kept arising where you just lose to certain boards, or you don't really have a way to do it with like certain decks, right? These decks can overpower you consistently or just overwhelm you. So this card being dropped after Odin is kind of like a very, very oppressive board that most decks can't realistically deal with. So, some side notes. Phil felt like Eustace Captain Kidd was not that strong, which I can see a lot of points where like you're not playing multiple cards in a turn. The other thing that I wanted to bring attention to was the introduction or bringing back of Killer, right? So Killer has a really cool trigger effect. We don't really pay attention to it, but like being able to like bounce it and like I guess like plus one or kill something additionally with Law is pretty cool. But primarily, what you would be doing with like the Law here would be like if say you use the Okiku and you attack to suspend something, you just put it back in like active, right? When you do that, it just creates more of a threat and like they can't clear it, so like your opponent has to play Akali, or they have to find a way to clear the Okiku immediately. Well, this is pretty much it. Um, I really don't think green is the. Alright, so I don't think green is the best deck, right? I think it's the best deck that gives you the best 50-50 if you play it correctly, right? Based off of like trading advantage. And we'll make videos of gameplay kind of talking more of points of trading advantage, right? Because like I think a lot of people in the game right now aren't really fully grasping the concept of like trading value for value, and they do have like a lot of awkward lines in the game. So this is Inside the Puzzle, and we are signing out.